Hi, welcome back to Talk of the Town. I'm excited to introduce you to our next guest. Coming to us from Janesville, we've got Nathan Burkhart, who's the Janesville Performing Arts Center Executive Director. I have a feeling I'm going to learn a thing or two. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
So glad to chat with you. Let's start with the big picture.
Sure.
So Janesville Performing Arts Center has a vision and a mission. What is that?
So it's our vision to foster a creative community. It's really important to me that I don't look at the Performing Arts Center as just a building. I feel like that, that's, our hub. That's where we get a lot of things done. But in truth, the real service should be happening outside the building. So some of the things we're focusing on are getting out into the school district and being able to introduce people to the arts and not just hosting performances. So getting out there, finding things that people love to do, and giving them the power to actually create on their own, reach outside the box. We've got a couple of different programs that we've done over the years, but one that we put in place this year, for example, is we've got this play that's coming in August that's about homelessness. And what we've done is I've employed somebody to go and volunteer X amount of hours in a homeless shelter organization such as ECHO or Gifts Men's Shelter, someone that works with the homelessness community, and they write a play based on these experiences, and then we produce that at JPAC. So it's giving people opportunities to go out and find something that inspires them, and then we allow them to create that.
How incredible is that? What an experience to have and really be able to portray it in such a real way. I love that idea. How many people do you think on an annual basis you're able to make an impact on?
So when we've grown substantially over the last 2 years, and so we've seen probably a 40% growth in the last 2 years.
Incredible.
When I came in, we were around 17,000. Last year, we got just over 22,000, and we're on pace for 25,000 this year. And so I always say whatever you do as far as a project needs to be more than just a play. It can't be just a musical. It needs to be about something. And so when you start getting people involved, you start seeing those numbers tick up. And so that's where we've seen a lot of growth, is by having very inclusive and accessible programming that allows people to actually become a part of what we do.
I love that. What a great way to get people involved. And you work with some other organizations as well. Who are you working with?
So we've got a group of, quite a few groups that we call resident groups. And so they perform at JPAC with JPAC in a collaborative way every single year. We have 3 play organizations. We've got Theater Unlimited that does large musicals. We've got Janesville Little Theater that does smaller plays. And we've got a group named Stage One, who kind of, they do a potpourri of plays and musicals, but their mission is to pick something that has got meaning and really pushes the bar as far as audience development. We also have the Beloit Janesville Symphony Orchestra that performs there, and we've got 2 dance troupes that teach dance, and they hold their recitals there. And then we've got a huge array of community partners that we work with, such as the Historical Society, the library. We're trying to work on something with the Rotary Gardens right now. SSM Health Foundation that they have on their site for their hospital. We're going to be putting together a senior talent show with them. So we've got a whole array of community partners that we work with on an annual basis. Again, it's that whole mentality of, I just don't want to make it a JPAC thing.
Right.
I want to make it something that is like universally accepted.
What
so
a
you
great
don't need
network.
to like just arts. I mean, maybe you like history and you're come to see JPAC for the first time because the Historical Society is a part of it. And so
Janesville is obviously a great place for the arts and to network with some other great organizations as well. We've got to head to break in about a minute, but I want to talk about the future of the Performing Arts Center in Janesville.
Yeah, so Janesville's going through a renaissance right now. And unfortunately, we lost a big GM plant about in 2008, I believe. And we've been redesigning ourselves around this idea of this big company called Arise Now that is about bringing the downtown to life, and JPAC is downtown. So we're trying to get out there and bring life and the arts to spaces that might not be utilized, and attract people to downtown, but also make it somewhere where someone like you or my age wants to stay when they get older. I mean, when I was a kid, I didn't like Janesville when I was a kid, and I changed my tune dramatically. I went off to Los Angeles and did my thing, and then I saw that Janesville was a great place to raise a family. When I came back, I saw that it felt different. And so I want people to know that it's okay to stay in Janesville because it's a great place to live. Wisconsin's a great place to be.
You bet. Great attitude and great things you guys are doing. Thank you so much for sharing that. Janesville Performing Arts Center, this is Nathan Burkhart, or JPAC. I like the acronym.
Yeah,
Thanks so
JPAC.
much. We'll be back with more after the break.